Good morning and welcome back to Trash Talk Radio. It's Matt in the JoJo, or should I say Daddy Deep Pockets in the JoJo Lena. And today we got a good one for you, don't we?
Yep, today we have a really great live. So we're going to talk about top ways that you can make more money in your business. And who doesn't want to make more money doing what you love doing?
That's my goal every single day, is to make more money and live a better life. So in today's video, it's going to be a good one. And JoJo, let's break it down.
Yeah, so one of the very first things that you want to do that will help you make more money is grab opportunities. Be on the lookout for opportunities. Believe it or not, opportunities come your way all the time. And so many people don't see them for what they are, or, it's just don't let an opportunity pass you by. Those are called missed opportunities. So keep your eyes open. And a lot of times people will say, oh, they're really lucky and that person's lucky and I wish I was as lucky as them. And in all honesty, all luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. So just be a prepared person and educate yourself. Just learn new things, be open-minded, and you will start seeing opportunities coming your way.
We all got 24 hours in the day, and it's all about what you do with those 24 hours. For us, we're on the hustle 24/7. We got a bunch of different streams of income coming in. We do YouTube, we make money that way. We do junk removal, we make money that way. We resell stuff, we make money that way. We recycle, we do coaching, we invest our cash. There's so many different ways that we make money, and always look for those opportunities and don't blame someone else why you ain't getting money.
Yeah, and opportunities, I'm telling you, they're there, and sometimes they don't come your way until you get a little bit out of your comfort zone. Sometimes you have to take risks and try new things. And for example, there's things that we did in regards to that. So YouTube, starting a YouTube channel. We really just started our channel to advertise because it's a free way to advertise, and we were just going to do commercials on our YouTube channel, and that's what it was for. But people started being interested in watching us, haul away junk, and starting to do videos. That was taking a risk. That was definitely getting out of our comfort zone. Do you remember how awkward you felt making your first video?
You kept pushing me to do it, and yeah, it was awkward for sure, but you know what, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, and so that's an example of taking a risk and getting out of your comfort zone. And having a YouTube channel has opened up many opportunities for us, and that wouldn't have happened if we didn't prepare ourselves and create a YouTube channel. So like Matt said, we do our coaching classes now. We have memberships. We have gotten to travel and meet lots of different people. And that wouldn't have happened, if we never created a YouTube channel. And we have DM5 TV, who is a channel member. He said that winter started off slow, then picked up a bit and is now slow again. Yes. So let us know where you're from. Where are you from? Because it's probably, I'm guessing, a place that gets a little bit cold, because you will slow down in the winter when you're in places like that.
So we all got that phone in our pocket or in our hand every single day. That thing is a blank paycheck. It's what you do with it. I advertise on mine. I call people up and line up jobs. Without that thing, I wouldn't make that much money. I don't use my laptop unless we go live. So that phone is a blank paycheck right there. And pretty much you can record videos of yourself. You don't need the most fanciest things in the world to do it. You can do it off your phone. There's so many ways you can make money off your phone, Joe.
Yeah, I actually have it written down here. A phone is an opportunity. You can do so much with your phone. You can market your business through your phone. Phones nowadays take pictures that are so amazing that you really don't even need to hire a professional photographer. It's just in the palm of your hand. All of your social media. So your social media on your phone, palm in your hand, absolutely the perfect opportunity to get your business out there.
It's a blank check. It's a paycheck, but it's all up to you what you do with it.
Yeah. Another thing that's going to get you more money and just make you have a better life in general, and that is having the right mindset. You absolutely need to have a powerful growth mindset, and believe it or not, money will come your way with a good mindset.
And if you want to know where you're going to be 5 years from now, look at who you're around right now. Who do you hang with right now? Are you hanging around with some go-getters, people that are out there that have goals that they're trying to achieve? They're talking business, trying to buy real estate, or are they people that are partying, not caring about life, and just winging it and don't have a business plan? So look at your circle right now and ask yourself, are these people right for me? Should I be hanging with these people, or should I find a new crowd?
Yeah.
And once you figure that out and hang around with the right people, the people that have the right mindsets and the go-getter mentality that are going to make stuff happen, you start making more money.
Yeah. And there is a saying and also a book that you can check out. It's called Change Your Circle, Change Your Life. With anything, if you are wanting to go on a diet, who are the best people to hang around? People that eat healthy, that are, exercising, that are taking walks, that are running, jogging, they're into sports. And that's, you want to surround yourself with healthy people if you want to live a healthy lifestyle. And it's the same with business. If you are wanting to start a business, you're wanting to level up in your business, you're wanting more business opportunities, you need to have a circle of friends that are also like-minded, and they are also either running their own business, or they're entrepreneurs, or they're always, they're just, you want to find people that are where you want to be. If you think something's going to drastically change in your life, but it hasn't yet, and you are still surrounding yourself with the same exact people that are doing the same exact thing every single day, and maybe they're complaining a little bit, maybe they feel stuck, you'll end up kind of just staying exactly where you are. So your circle is so important. Surround yourself with people who are where you want to be. They're doing what you want to do, and you'll have so much growth when you do that.
Right on, Joe.
Yeah. Network with others. You'll make more money if you network with others. There goes your opportunity, and having an open mind. Networking with other people. Find people in your community. Do things in your community. Get involved in your community. You will find clients. You will find people that need your service, people that know people that need your service. The more you're out there networking, the more you're just going to grow as a person, because who doesn't want to meet more people? And as a business owner, who doesn't want more clients? So get out there and network.
And one thing you definitely want to do is be cool with your competition, because maybe you want to take a week off and go to Hawaii or take vacation. You want to be cool with your competition so they take care of your customers when you can't. Or maybe you're super busy, you can't get to a job, but you're cool with some guys that do junk removal too. So you shoot them to work, and guess what happens? They shoot it right back to you.
Yeah. There is a thing called karma, and that is absolutely true in life. And what you put out, you will get back. And so, you refer people, and they're going to refer you. So that's just how that works. Also, put value in your work. If you value what you do, others will see the importance in what you bring to the table. So value what you do.
You want to look clean when you show up. We actually were at the dumps today. We seen a dump truck that's like a $80,000 dump truck, but guess what? It was all beat up. It didn't look good, Jojo. The
Yeah.
guy wasn't in a uniform, so that's something you definitely want to do is have clean vehicles that look professional, and make sure when you go to jobs, wear your uniform and play the part. If you want to make big boy money, you gotta look like the big boys.
Yep.
It's so important.
Another thing to do to make more money in your business is show up to jobs in person. It's so much easier to sell yourself in person. So back your truck or your vehicle right up into the driveway and show them that that you're ready right now. You can not only quote the job, but you can get it done right now. You'll increase your landing jobs. You'll just land more jobs that way, without a doubt. Show up in person.
We land around 90 to 95% of our jobs when we show up in person. If we ever quote over the phone, the rate goes down a lot more. The percentage goes down a lot more. So show up in person, in uniform, looking clean, with a smile, shake the person's hand, call them by their first name, and sell yourself there at the job. Don't do it over the phone.
Yeah, and that's another tip on how to make more money in your business, and that's look professional. Right. Look professional. When you show up, look professional. And wear your gear. Wear it all the time. He's been off work for a little while and he's repping his gear. I'm not repping it right now, but we always do. When we're out and about, we'll wear our gear because people will see us in the grocery store and they're like, "Oh, junk removal." And you could strike up conversations with people. One conversation leads to another. So, during the Super Bowl, everybody was wearing their, Kansas City or 49ers, San Francisco. So do that for yourself.
Rep your business 24/7 if you can. Get your kids to wear your uniforms and get your business out there. Get your brand out there. It's a numbers game.
Yep. Yep. And let's see. Oh, another way that you can make more money in this business is something we've been talking about a lot lately because we've been doing it. It's really fun. It has definitely made junk removal even more exciting. And that is you can resell items.
We've been keeping so much stuff lately. Our one bedroom looks like a hoarder room for sure. There's so much stuff in there, but there's money to be made in the eBay game and on Facebook Marketplace. So we actually got a few items here that we're going to show you that we found at some junk jobs lately.
Yeah.
Should we show them right now?
You want to show them right now, or do we want to wait till we can show right now?
We'll show you one of them real quick. So here's one right here. You would probably think this is trash. Check it out. French in action. So this is a program to learn how to speak French. It looks like trash, but I looked it up with the eBay app, and this actually sold for $112. And we got this for free at a job. And normally, JoJo, I would just toss this or donate this and not even think about it. But I looked it up and I was super surprised.
Yeah. So what we would normally do before we started this whole $50,000 in 1 year challenge that we could resell, normally this would have went in the donation box and we would have donated it. But now that we're kind of on a fun little mission to see if we can sell $50,000 worth of items this year. So we're holding on to that because yes, if you download the eBay app on your phone, you take a little picture of it and it will tell you what it's worth on eBay. And when we came across, it's sold for $119. Yeah, we're going to take pictures of that and put that on eBay. And we'll show you a few more things a little bit later on. But selling items that you come across will definitely increase your money that you make during your job.
So if you're not doing that and you're out there and you're just donating stuff, or maybe you're just dumping it at the landfill, trust me, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And that's something you don't want to do. You want to make the extra cash. So definitely download the eBay app and start doing some research and figure out how much money you can make extra off selling the junk you find.
Yes.
There's money to be made for sure.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily have to open up an eBay store, which it's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. You can do, Facebook Marketplace. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we sell a lot on Facebook Marketplace all the time. It's crazy. Whenever we get big items like couches or dressers, we put them on Facebook Marketplace at a good price and they sell super fast. So Facebook Marketplace is a moneymaker for sure.
Yeah. Jordan says it won't let him leave a super chat. That's interesting. You always leave those with your questions. So I'm sorry that that's not working out for you. I'll have to check our settings and see if it's on like a different setting or something. But feel free to leave a question. And also, Jordan, we really appreciate those when you give them. They are not unnoticed. We love it. We love it because it's a nice gesture, but also your question like really turns bright and it shows up really well. Good Attitude says garage sales during the summer. Sometimes your storage facilities may have garage sale events. You'll find good stuff there. For sure.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you guys smash that like button if you love the JoJo, Lena, and Mr. Daddy D podcasts, because we appreciate all you guys. And make sure if you do get any good information from this, share it to a family or a friend.
Yeah, we just want everyone to be successful. And you don't have to start a junk removal business. It could be anything you really love doing. I just suggest, kind of keeping your eyes open in the city or town you live in and find a need. And then, just fill it. Like figure out, hey, they need somebody to do that and I can provide that service. You'll get calls. It's absolutely wonderful running your own business, no matter, what you choose to do.
And it is a 24/7 hustle. The hustle don't stop. So don't just think you can open up a business and post a couple ads on Facebook or Craigslist or post a couple of things on Instagram and think your phone's going to ring off the hook because you got a website. It don't work that way. You got to work your business to get the business. You got to put in the work to get the work. So if you're not a go-getter, if you're not a person that is motivated to get out there and make stuff happen for yourself, then starting a business might not be for you. Maybe 9 to 5. You never know.
You gotta be motivated. Another way to make more money in this business is knowing how to upsell and when to upsell. And what do we mean by that?
You gotta speak up. I'm Mr. Upsell, aka Mr. Upsell. When I go to a job, I'm always looking for different ways to make more money. Maybe I'm walking through a property and they want the whole house cleaned out, and I see like a hot tub or a play structure that looks worn out. I'll let the customer know, hey, we chop those up. We can take those too. You always want to look for opportunities to make more money. Or maybe they say, oh, this is a pile of junk over here, and these donation stuff doesn't need to go. You can let them know, hey, we do take donations, we do charge, but we can take those for you too. So always look for a way to upsell and make more money.
Yep. And Terrace says his wife and he have tried to connect with us so we can have a quick one-on-one with you. You and JoJo motivated us to start our own junk removal business this past September.
Right on.
We love to hear that we help motivate people to start their own business. We love that a lot. So I'm not sure how you try to connect with us, because we have people call us all the time and send us emails. And we also offer our classes, and you can check out sonomastrongcoaching.com and get information on that.
And we only got a few spots left too. The class is really filling up super fast. So classes will start right before spring. So that's a great opportunity to learn more stuff and figure out how Matt and the JoJo bought 2 dump trucks, never paying Google ads. We give away all the secrets, in our classes.
Yes, it's actually on my list of things to talk about, which is education. Never stop learning and educating yourself and growing. And that's you'll make more money. You will definitely make more money if you educate yourself and you know as much as you can about, your service and your business and how to get your name out there. So, yeah, and that goes hand in hand with taking classes, watching videos. You're tuning in. The fact that you are here right now watching us and listening to us tells us that you are ready and willing to learn and grow, make more money, start your own business. So, yep. And let's see, Chris is a channel member and he is saying hello. Um, any advice on how to connect with property managers?
So here's one thing you can do for sure is you can look up property managers on Google, do a Google search, and you can find out where all their offices are in your area. And then what you want to do is stop by the candy store or the dollar store and buy some 99-cent bags of candy and get some little dishes, and make sure you order some cards off of Vistaprint or UZ Marketing. So you want some candy in a candy dish, which you spent a couple bucks on, and you want a stack of business cards. And what you want to do is stop by every single property manager office around your area, walk in there, drop off the candy dish with the business cards, and introduce yourself and let them know what you do. And you want to stop by every single one. You can also do that at real estate offices too. That's what we did when we first started the business. And it takes a long time to do it because there's a bunch of them out here in Sonoma County, but it will build relationships and people will call you eventually.
Yeah. And Jordan, another thing too, our channel membership, it's not expensive, but our channel membership actually has a video where we tell you step by step exactly what we say when we go into the realtor's office. So there's a video on, like, we show you what we take, how it looks, and exactly what we say when we walk through the door of the real estate offices. Now, when you do a Google search realtors in your area, and this will be very time consuming. Our area has a lot of realtors. So what I did was I broke it down and I went to like all the realtors in Hillsburg. And then the next day I did, all the ones in Santa Rosa, and then all the ones in Rohnert Park, and, do it that way. When you're done with that, you can do another search, a Google search of property managers. Now, some of the same people will pop up because a lot of realtors do that also, but you'll come across some brand new ones that you haven't seen or visited yet that are just under property managers. So hopefully that helps you. And we have Chris Marino is saying hi.
We got Junk 180, James in the house. He said, good to see you guys last weekend. Hope you guys had a blast. So we went to a crab feed in Benicia, and let me tell you, there was like 350 people there. Junk 180 is a junk hauler out of Benicia, California. And let me tell you, James, it was off the hook. I was so full. I've never ate so much crab. I thought you guys were going to run out, but you guys didn't. I was so full, JoJo. It was off the hook, huh?
Yeah. So that's interesting because Jordan says he tried to join the channel membership, but it won't let him. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, me neither. Well, I'll have to look into that for sure. Good Attitude Services says, do you approach commercial property management? So when you look at property managers, some of them will be that. But one of the best ways to do what you're suggesting is to actually look around and go into businesses that have like a mess in the back of their building. That is how Matthew got his commercial mattress commercial job.
Yeah, I actually walked in there, talked to the person that was running the show, handed him a business card, and ever since then we've been his go-to guys that he calls to get stuff taken care of. So I walked in, introduced myself, let him know who I was with a stack of business cards. And then like about 2 months later, I got that phone call and locked him in for life.
Yep. And he calls us up very frequently to do mattress jobs. So, don't be afraid to, you might be a little bit nervous when you do it, but it's so worth doing. But the whole closed mouths don't get fed is actually really true. What's the worst that somebody could say is, I already have somebody, or thank you, I'll keep you in mind. Or they might say, oh, I've needed this service for a long time. As a matter of fact, can you come back like twice a month or once a month? So, just get out there and ask.
And one thing too, if you want to make more money, I seen someone post in one of the Facebook groups saying that some apartment complex owed them some money and they didn't pay them. Sometimes in this business, if you want to make money, you got to wait to get your money. So there's like a 30-day net or 60-day net or a 90-day net to get paid. So if you don't have enough money to float the job, why are you in business? You're supposed to be stacking money, have that money in the business account. And sometimes if you want to make more money, you got to wait to get it. So if you can't float a 30-day net or a 60-day net or 90-day net, what are you doing with your money that you're making? It should not be an issue. If you want to make more money, you got to be able to do that.
Yeah. Steve Hansen says, I'm looking to start within 6 months. Great. I'll give you some tips right now. Why are you waiting for 6 months? No. I'm curious. It's why, you know how some people will say,
they're waiting for the perfect time, JoJo.
Yeah, a lot of people, they wait for the perfect time for all kinds of things. Some people will, I'm going to start my diet next week. And then the next week ends up being next month. And then it's the following year and you're still like 10 pounds overweight and you keep making that New Year's, resolution. So
you're nicer than me. I was going to say, you're still a fat.
So anyhow, just curious as why you're waiting 6 months. And then also just to let you know that one thing we did, because we really wanted to look established before we even started, we actually did our website, our Yelp, and our Google My Business to we started that. We had that up and running before we even had our first job, before he was still saving for his truck. He didn't even have his truck yet. So just a little bit of advice. Don't wait to start before you do your website and your Yelp and your Google My Business. I would definitely get all that, going first.
So DMS TV said he actually went in there and dropped off a candy dish to the property manager, and he was super rude and pretty much told him to take his candy and leave the building. Well, you know what? Some people in this world are just rude. Maybe he's having a bad day, but don't let that one person mess up the opportunities that other property managers might give you. So
yeah, and you're just going to run across rude people. Just with anything, with absolutely anything in life. You could just be driving and somebody's just like right on your butt, and then they pass you and then flip you the bird. Or you're the person that's doing your groceries, the checker that's doing your groceries. So usually when people are rude, it's not a reflection of you. It isn't anything you've done. It's usually how they're feeling about themselves. They're just angry or upset that day, or that you don't even know what people are going through. They could be really going through something. And it isn't even intended rudeness to you. So sometimes you just have to all the time, really, you just have to let it roll, roll off your back. And and just, so that person, they're lost, they're lost.
You know what? Huh? They could still be scared of the COVID. You never know.
Oh,
oh no, COVID. No, don't give me no candy.
You really don't know. So don't let that stop you. Because put a smile on your face, and also don't let anybody mess up your vibe. I can't stress that enough. Some people are just miserable, and they're not happy until they see everyone else around them just as miserable as they are. And to those type of people, I'm extremely annoying, because won't let other people mess up my vibe. I really try not to let people mess up my vibe. So, they can try all they want. So put a smile on your face and let them know that they didn't do anything to your vibe and that you're happy and you're going to go right to the next property manager who's probably super happy to see you and will shake your hand and take your cards. And, that's just how you should look at life. So when one door closes, another one will open.
And all it really takes is like 2 to 3 property managers that really kick butt in your area and have a bunch of properties that they take care of that can keep you real, real busy. We have a few out here that keep us super busy all the time. So all it takes is 1 or 2 that will call you all the time and keep you busy.
Mm-hmm. So he says he has a dock truck leasing from a courier company, and it will be paid off in 3 months. And then I can do what I want with that truck. There you go. Answered my question.
Right on, right on.
Well, we wish you lots of luck. And I do highly suggest that you get your social medias in order. You have some months to do your Facebook and your Instagram and your website and all that stuff.
So let's show them some more junk finds that we found recently. And let me show you one right here. This one's actually really cool. Check this one out. Found this one at a job a couple weeks ago.
I love it, and I'm not selling it. I like 97% who quit are employed by the 3% that never gave up.
So this is definitely going into the man cave. And what you want to be is that 3% that never gave up. So when stuff gets tough and gets rough and it's not working out, keep pushing, keep going, and just know it's going to work out, and believe in yourself, and make sure you got a plan. Have a plan.
Yep. And that also reminds me of something too. So many people say, I'm going to save money. That's something I'm going to do. I'm going to start saving money. They say that a lot, but not that many percentage of the people that say that actually do open up a savings account and just tuck away whatever you can. It adds up so quickly. If it's just a savings account and it's not tied to a debit card or, a checkbook or anything like that, it's just where you put money that you maybe aren't expecting to come across. Instead of, when you get a $50 tip, you could be like, let's go out to eat tonight. I got a $50 tip. You can treat yourself once in a while and do that. But really, if you often just take that tip that you weren't expecting to get and you put it in your savings account, you would be surprised how much you would have in a year. Yeah. Or if you're a smoker and you decide to quit smoking, and instead of paying for cigarettes, you put the money into a savings account instead, you would really have a lot of money because cigarettes are expensive. Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you guys like this. I say this all the time, but it's so true. One way I started making more money in the junk removal business is when I had a big safety net put away and I wasn't living job to job. There's so many junk haulers out there that are living job to job. If their truck breaks down, they're screwed. If they have another bad week, they're screwed. So once you got a big safety net tucked away, and when you go price these jobs, you're not going to be desperate to get the job. A lot of guys are desperate. They're super lowballing themselves doing the jobs because they have to get that job to stay in business. So don't be that person. Make sure whatever money you get, stack it, put it away, invest it back in your business. And the last thing you want to do is live job to job ever. You don't want to do that.
Yeah. So Clarissa says, I should be ready to get started as soon as the stars align. And they're in a line right now.
Are they in a line?
They are. I see them right here. They're 1, 2, 3. Your stars are all lined up. You're good to go.
You're good to go. Crack me up,
I
JoJo.
love it.
That was a good one.
Mega Skins Gaming says, did 5 jobs today at an apartment complex and quoted 9 in total and got all of them. Got 4 more
Nice.
tomorrow.
Killing it. That's what I call
Wow.
killing it.
We love that. And you have been a part of our lives often. So I'm hoping that we've helped you. And that makes us feel really, really good. Oh, this is good. Steve says he needs to come up with a business name first.
Laugh out loud. Yes, you do. Come up with a business name.
What are pointers we can give him for business names?
So one thing I would do is definitely make sure whatever business you start, make sure it has that in there somewhere. Don't just start a junk removal business and don't have junk removal in there. If you're starting a handyman business, make sure you have handyman in the name. So that's something I would do, is make sure that it has that in there. And what I would do is write down like 10 to 20 different names and make sure no one has those names, and ask about 10 to 15 people what name they like best and go from there.
Yeah, and do a quick Google search. You want to make sure, it's a name that isn't taken. And I also think it's a really good idea to either use your city, if you're starting a business where you're going to stay. I think it's really good to put either your city or your county or something that everybody is familiar with in your area. And definitely put junk removal in there. And today, actually, I was driving and I seen a truck and trailer. It looked really good. And the guy did landscaping. So you want what you do to be really big and bold, because if somebody's driving by, they're going to look maybe 2 seconds. I mean, you really can't even take your eyes off the road that long. So people are just glancing. And within a glance, they should be able to see exactly what you do. They should know exactly what you do when they look at. They shouldn't have to, read all the stuff that's on the side of your truck to figure out what you're doing. It just needs to be big and bold what you do. So that's our advice.
Nice, JoJo.
So, DFW Clutterbusters. I feel like a lot of people that need junk removal don't think that their stuff is junk. So I went with Clutterbusters to stand out. So I would still do Clutterbusters junk removal. Because for SEO purposes, nobody's searching, they might search clutter a little bit, but Clutterbusters, that like nobody's searching that. So you definitely want, Clutterbusters junk removal. But just junk removal needs to be in your name, I think, for it to be searched for SEO purposes. It just needs to be.
So what else we got in here, JoJo, for them?
Yep.
Is that it? Is that the whole thing we wrote down? I think that might be it. Wow.
Yeah, well, there was a couple of things that I seen that people said to, let's see, hold on. Having a truck, customer will always ask for moving help.
And that's one thing that we will never, ever, ever do again. And there's a long story. I'm not going to tell you that long story. I'm not going to tell you the short story either. We just won't ever do it ever again. It was a bad one. It was a real bad one. We'll make a whole live video about Triple OG, the Triple OG old lady that got mad at Mr. Matt Vick for losing her TV cord. That's a whole nother video.
Yeah, we kind of thought that we would do moving with junk removal. Number one, we had no idea how many people would end up calling for junk removal. We really didn't, we knew there was a need and we knew there was money to be made, but we had no idea how much. So, we were going to do moving also. And having done that a couple of times, I don't know, leave us a comment. Do you do moving too? Because I much rather toss people's junk all day than their valuable possessions from one place to another.
And that's the best thing about the trash business is you pull up to jobs and sometimes they take a minute to 2 minutes or maybe 20 minutes to fill up your dump truck. You get paid and you're out. It's the best thing. You're not like being super careful. The customer's all stressed out. They don't care. They're happy that the stuff's getting cleaned up, getting donated, and getting out of their life. And that's the main reason why I love the trash business. You're in and out super fast.
Yeah, I really like the trash business because, like Matthew just said, the people are wanting the stuff to go. And when you can help them, feel uncluttered and just, they feel now they can redo that room or park their car in the garage now, or they had a loved one pass away and they just don't know what they're going to do with all this stuff. And you come and you help relieve them, like make them feel better. They're so thankful and they're just so incredibly happy. And, if you're dealing with somebody that's moving, people are stressed out. Nobody likes to move. It's like one of the worst things in the world. So you're dealing with really stressful people and you're taking their things and it's already like they're already not happy, so yeah.
And you're taking their things.
Aw.
Check this out.
Look
It
at
is
that
a
beauty.
Care Bear. Got this from a job. Isn't that cool? Got this from a job. Got paid to take it.
Oh,
And now we're going to put it on eBay and make extra cash. JoJo.
yeah, we didn't realize. We looked him up too.
Oh,
We didn't realize that they go for a good amount of money. What, between like 15 and 30?
$30. Yeah, 15
And
to
it's
30
like
bucks.
that's
100% profit.
100% profit. We got it. Not only did we get it for free, but somebody actually pays you to take it. So
And check these ones out. We got 4 of these. The
they're
JoJo
cute. I love.
came across these. Look at that.
Look at how cute these are.
They are Starbucks bowls. Coffee bowls.
Yep.
What, for ice cream?
They are. They are little ice cream bowls, and they're so colorful and so cute. And when I looked these up, because I was like, Starbucks, like people like to buy Starbucks stuff. Looked them up, and 45 to 50 to 60. That's what they were selling for. So I'm like, yeah, I'll put those on eBay. I don't need them.
So when me and the Julio are out busting out jobs and knocking jobs out, the JoJo's over here doing her eBay thing, posting stuff online.
Well, I do still work with you.
No,
but
I know that, but
past couple of
sometimes
days
when
I
you're at the
haven't.
house just chilling, JoJo, you are posting stuff online, still on the hustle,
I
getting
did.
it.
I posted 4 things today online.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. DFW Clutterbusters. I figured out I wanted to start in December, and I am waiting until March. That way I had enough time to make my website, get a trailer, dollies, make a Facebook, Yelp, and Google pages. That's good. That's great. That's exactly how we started. Just be ready because Dallas Fort Worth, right, is where you're from. Because March and April, it gets busy in junk removal.
It does get busy.
I have a saying that says when the flowers start blooming, junk removal starts booming.
And here's the announcement we got. So check it out. We still got a few spots left for our Roadmap to Success classes. They are starting before March. If you are just starting your business, or maybe your business isn't doing what it should be doing, and you want to learn all the ins and outs and the tricks and tips that Matt and the JoJo do that they don't put on their videos, you want to be ahead of your competition and figure out how to just rank better on Google, how to be a Facebook monster, how to get realtors on the team, how to just get out there and make it happen. Our class is going to start. So if you fill out the information on SonomaStrongCoaching.com, we still got a few spots left that we need to fill before March.
Like
And
3. Two or three.
Two or three, yeah, three of them. And write down all your information. It does cost $1,000, but hey, you can spend $1,000 on some Google ads and make a little bit of money, or you spend $1,000 on some knowledge from Matt and JoJo on some one-on-one stuff.
For a lifetime.
For a lifetime. It is game changing for sure. We tell you guys everything we do step by step and show you how we do it, all our habits that keep us busy every single day, and how we never had to pay for Google ads, and how we bought 2 dump trucks. We break it all down. So this is a great opportunity. I know for a fact, if I was just starting the business and I had someone like Matt and the JoJo running something like this, I'd have no problem investing my money it's a write-off. You're investing in yourself, and it's a write-off. So I wanted to put that out there, and we're being real picky too. So just letting you know.
Yeah, picky as in we want you to have a Google My Business, because we hit that really hard. The ins and outs of absolutely everything you need to do with that to get your phone to ring. So a person needs that. We also kind of show you how to do all the social media stuff and what to post, all your content that you should post.
You got to have the right population. There's a bunch of stuff you got to have. So what we'll do is when you send us all the information that you fill out, we'll look you up and see if you're a good fit or not.
Yeah, and we also don't take anybody else that's from the same area, because we want you to have that competitive edge. So that's why it takes us a while to fill up our slots, because we need to make sure we aren't picking, we often have a lot of people that are from the same area that want to take the class.
We had people out in Sonoma County that wanted to take the class. I'm like, no, we can't do that.
We can't.
You're in our same area. So
yeah.
If it's something you want to do and get ahead of the game, check out SonomaStrongCoaching.com.
Yeah. And DC Holloway says that he's ready to start the class. So go to SonomaStrongCoaching.com. It really will tell you all the stuff you'll learn, because we cover SEO, we cover everything that you need to do to have an organic reach. Because what we learned in 6 years of doing this, we try to teach you in 6 weeks. And you might not even realize how valuable it is to have an organic reach and not pay for Google ads. If there's a time that comes and someday you want to sell your business, and when you first start a business, you think, I'm never going to want to sell this, but you never know if that time is going to come. And if it does come, your business is worth so much more money if you are not paying for Google ads. You don't want that new person that buys your business to have to paying for your Google ads. It makes your business worth less.
So there it is. And someone asked, if we have not gotten started at all, can we still take the class?
Our classes, so we did one round already, and we're getting ready to start another round, and we will be doing that really soon. We haven't started yet, but it lasts for 6 weeks. So
6 weeks of some great education. Can you say that again, JoJo? Education? Education. So we've been on the eBay hustle. We've been knocking out jobs. We had our best January we ever had in business. And I'm looking forward to what happens this year. And I'm real excited about our new videos we got coming out, JoJo, with us trying to hit our $50,000 in resellable items in the junk business that we find, and try to hit it in a year. It's going to be a goal. It's going to be a hard one to hit, but we're going to try.
It is. It is a big goal to hit, but it's fun trying. And I'm sure you guys will have lots of fun seeing all the treasures that we find at our jobs. And Jason Fuller says he's been asking us a bunch of questions. He appreciates our help. He's buying a moving business in Central Valley and adding in junk removal. So he's going to do both.
Right on. Super cool.
There was somebody left a question earlier, and now I'm trying to go back and find it. I feel like a lot of see. That is true, though. A lot of people don't think that their stuff is junk. They'll almost always they'll say, "I've got nice stuff, really nice stuff."
And then you show up and it's a leather couch that's like 30 years old and all the leather's worn out. And you can see the dip from the booty mark JoJo has a dip. Like, oh, it's real comfortable. Can you donate this thing? Oh, no, we can't donate this.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way.
So is this person in the East Bay? Sometimes East Bay doesn't necessarily mean
It
California.
says
They-
eBay. Is it really slow in eBay? Is it really slow in eBay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought E meant East Bay, but it's really slow in the East Bay.
Yeah.
We live in the Bay Area, so.
Maybe. I'm not sure what the question is.
So actually, I would say the past week was a little slower on
It was
eBay.
a little on eBay. It's a
Yeah.
little bit slower, I think, because people doing stuff. Valentine's Day, the Super Bowl, people probably ain't on there searching
Yeah.
stuff up.
Yeah, because we were selling things left and right, and then last week was a little bit slower.
People are out doing things, JoJo.
Yeah. So I can't find it, but I will say that somebody said that they didn't have. Oh, here it is. This is it. Alvin from Chica Lawn Care says he's in Nebraska. And he's trying to do junk removal, but so far he hasn't had any luck yet. But I have made a little bit of money in scrap. So what I wanted to say with that is, don't take metal for free. I wouldn't do that. If you are starting a junk removal business, you don't want to be known as the person that takes people's metal away for free. Right?
No, you don't want to be known as a cheap person, because if you're known as the cheap guy, cheap customers have cheap friends, and you don't want to be labeled as a cheap guy. So charge, get your money, and make extra money off the scrap metal. Unless it's copper, then me and the JoJo will go pick it up
We
for
still
free.
won't. We don't
If it's
pick it-
500
we don't
pounds of
pick it up
copper,
for free.
JoJo, if it's 500 pounds of copper, I'm gonna head over there and pick it up.
So we had a job where it was like all metal, and so much of it was copper, and we
Oh, yeah.
still charge.
No, I know.
We still charge.
It was a joke, JoJo.
But
Ha, ha.
you don't want that reputation of, somebody that's going to come and pick up stuff for free. Also, metal is really heavy, and you're going to work your butt off putting a lot of that in your vehicle. And not only that, it's really heavy, so you're going to get wear and tear on your vehicle. And if you live in California like we do, it doesn't really pay much.
Not much, but it pays, but not much. So there's another big announcement if you guys haven't heard yet, and it's Andrew from Jedi Junk Removals event out there in LA, February 24th at 12 p.m. Make sure you guys hop on the live, because he's giving away a free dump trailer, Joe.
He
A
is.
free dump trailer.
No strings attached. This is absolutely free. Free. So in our description is a link. You just register. That's all you have to do is register. It doesn't cost you anything. But when you register, you have opportunities to win stuff. And one of them is a dump trailer. He is definitely giving away a dump trailer. And then Lewis, I don't know if you know him or not, but he is giving away a free website. And he does amazing websites, and his are free. And I think, is it Matt Moses?
No, it's Matt Fitch.
Matt Fitch. He is giving away marketing material like signs and business cards and flyers and things like that.
And me and the JoJo are giving some away too, but we can't talk about that right now. We'll talk about that later on.
Yep, we are giving away something. So if you are, watching this right now and you have not registered for his online event, click on the link and go register so you can win either the trailer, a website, some business marketing stuff, or our surprise that we will be announcing February 24th. So the live event is 12 p.m. California time, of course, because it's in California. And that's just a live online. You can register. You just do what you're doing right now and be part of that. we also are going to partake in that. So you will also see us. And he also is having an in-person event. Once again, it's absolutely free, but it is in California. There is a live in-person event after the online, and we are going to be there live and in person in LA. If you're there, if you're around, you can stop in, say hi to Andrew and us, because we will be there.
We will be there for sure.
Looking forward to it. And there are some people that are flying in, and I'm looking forward to meeting them. It's so much fun.
It's going to be off the hook. It's going to be a great junk removal event for sure. So hopefully we see you guys there. And someone asked, what are you guys using to create a website, Jolina?
Oh, so, back when we first started and Matt didn't even have his truck yet, we did a website, and I am not a tech person and I knew nothing about websites. But I sat down and gave it a try, and we have ours through GoDaddy. And some people will say, oh, you can't rank on GoDaddy. GoDaddy's not any good. GoDaddy's been amazing for us. It was very easy to do a website through GoDaddy. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of, tech experience. And our website today is much, much better than it was when I first did it, because, you learn and you implement the things that you learn. So I like our website. You could, SonomaStrongHauling.com. Check it out. I think it's a great website. But really, I strongly suggest GoDaddy and get your website that way. And it's not expensive.
No, it's not.
It's not
super,
expensive.
super cheap. So guess what we're doing tonight? We're pulling out the old trusty scale. I'm putting a few things online. And no, we're not using it the old school way, Joe. We're weighing up boxes now and shipping stuff out. Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. Have you guys considered doing an hour or 30-minute consulting sessions? I would really want to do the course, but I can't financially. Actually, we are thinking of putting together smaller packages, right? I really liked the 6. Everybody was doing courses, and they just didn't fit me. I didn't want to just make a bunch of videos and have people buy videos, and then you just
say good luck. Here's the videos. Good luck.
Yeah, it's because it's not a one size fits all. I am a teacher at heart. I was a teacher for many, many years, and I really enjoy sitting down and finding out who you are as a person. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you need the most help in? And just really like guiding people and leading people to be successful. And then we give homework at the end of every single class. And we give you homework to implement the things that we just taught you. And then when you come back to class the next week, we ask you, how did that go? Because we're watching and we're looking at your website, we're looking at your social media, we're looking to see, are you doing the things that we've asked you to do? And if you're not, we're going to call you on it, and we're going to ask you why. Why aren't you doing that? Was it difficult? Was there something you didn't know or understand? So we definitely hold you accountable, and that really is priceless. And you have somebody like us in your corner, like cheering you on. We really, really want to see you be successful. And our past students have liked it so much that they actually have a private Facebook group that only our students are part of. Nobody else can get in it. And they show signs that they just did. They show, they ask, oh, I'm going to wrap my vehicle this way. What are your suggestions? Or I need new business cards. What are your suggestions? Do these look okay? Hey, I just landed my huge job. Thank you. It was something that you taught me and I got it. So
now I'm going to tell you guys like this. Don't mean to cut you off, but you're a real go-getter. You really want it if you're going to spend $1,000 on a coaching class, and then you're going to get a homework that you need to do every single week.
Yeah.
That means you really want it, JoJo.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Spending $1,000. Now I got some homework I got to do. Matt and the JoJo are gonna keep it real with me and let me know what I'm doing wrong and what they would do.
Yeah.
That's priceless.
It is priceless. But to answer your question, we are trying to come up with smaller packages. Maybe we could like break, because in the 6 weeks we cover so many things. We cover Google My Business, we cover social media, we cover SEO words, we cover websites, branding. There's all things that we all, that we cover. And I guess we could chunk down all the little sections and charge a little less. We just haven't really sat down to figure out our time. The classes were really, really time consuming. We realized when we started them, we're like, oh my gosh, some of these classes are ending up over 2 hours long. And it's like, it's really time consuming. It's a lot of time when you break down, 6 times 2.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of work, but it's really, really beneficial if you're just starting a business, or maybe you're struggling in your business, to get ahead of the game and figure out what Matt and the JoJo did to do it.
Yeah. Jordan wants to know where in LA. Do we remember?
I'm not sure off top right now, but it'll be in the description down below.
Yeah, so you can click on the link and it will tell you. The roundabouts that I can say is, we were told that if we landed in LAX, that you kind of cross the street and there's the event. So maybe that kind of helps you know exactly like where it's at.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Now, is there any more questions in here before me and the JoJo head on out?
Yeah. So there's a few questions. So we're going to say, are you open to using a box truck? Yes, I'm open to using anything you can start with.
Box trucks. It's going to be more work for you. It's going to be hotter in the summertime. But yeah, I got guys I know that make money with box trucks for sure.
Yeah.
They're great for junk removal. But the dump truck and the dump trailer is number one.
It is. And actually, we had a little episode where, because when we first started, Matt had a truck and he had a utility trailer. And he kept talking about, I want to get a box truck. I want to get a box truck next. And we were at the dump and we were doing dirt and yard waste. And we were like working really hard. And I remember looking up at Matthew and I said, you know what? If we're going to invest in our business, we should do something that makes our job easier. And to be honest with you, if we had a box truck, we would have been doing the same exact thing that we were doing.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
We were like, well, if we're going to invest in our business, we're going to do it to make it easier. Yeah. And Jordan says he hauled off 8,640 pounds of dirt and he's never doing that again. When you first start junk removal.
Oh yeah, you're gonna learn. You learned that day.
When you first start junk removal, you're taking all kinds of jobs because you're excited and, oh, I got a phone call for a job. And when it comes to dirt, you'll learn real quick that you probably won't take those jobs anymore. Number one, it's a lot of work, a lot of time. Number two, super heavy, and you have to often take multiple trips because the vehicle you're using can't even hold, that much poundage. Google how much dirt weighs, and you'll be like blown away.
It gets heavy real fast. Real fast.
We did a dirt job for like barely nothing when we started.
So one of our goals is, so we got 2 dump trucks and eventually we're going to get a box truck just for when we do house clean outs or stuff we want to keep. We can pull up, or JoJo can pull up in the box truck and we can just load that thing up with all the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's our plan.
Jordan says he uses a Toyota Tundra. So that's great. That's exactly what we used.
Yeah, that's what I used.
Yeah. So
he said should have broke, but nah, they're beasts for sure.
They're great trucks. When will the next round of coaching be? So we're going to be starting this one in just a couple weeks. We wanted to do it before spring. And so the following round will probably be summertime sometime.
We'll have to take a break for a while because it's a lot of work, and then we'll announce them again. But yeah, we got people already lined up for the next one. And
Can you tell he's thinking?
I'm sicky poo right now.
You
Yeah.
can tell from his voice.
But guess what? We still got money today. It don't matter.
Yeah,
I can be sick at home or be sick out there making money, Joe. I'm a real go-getter.
yeah. So, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Trash Talk Radio.
Yeah, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully you like this, and make sure you smash that like button. And JoJo will fix that super chat because it still wasn't working.
Yeah, I got to see why that is.
And with that being said, we love all you guys. Get out there, make that money. Don't let no one mess your day up. Stay hustling, stay grinding. If your phone's not ringing, figure out how to make it ring. And with that being said, we love all you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.